Hi Girl Scouts, happy summer. Welcome to the latest activity with Ashley. Today we are going to be making flamingo handprint cards. Flamingos are my favorite type of bird. If you've never seen one before, here's a picture of what flamingos look like. They are really interesting birds. Here are 6 cool facts that I think you should know about flamingos. There are 6 different types of flamingos, but they're hard to tell apart. Adult flamingos are 4 to 5 feet tall, but only weigh between 4 and 8 pounds. Flamingos feed by stirring up mud with their feet. Then they reach down and scoop up a beak full of mud and water. Their beaks are designed to strain animals out of the mud, and the muddy water then comes out of their beak. This happens as the flamingo turns its head upside down. So if you've ever seen a flamingo with its head upside down before, that's what it's doing. Flamingos are actually born white and turn pink because of the food they eat. Fact number 5, the feathers under their wings, their flight feathers, yes, flamingos can fly, are black. You only see them when the birds are flying. And fact number 6, flamingos are not endangered. They are classified as a least concern animals, and their numbers are fairly stable. So if we continue to protect the environment and do the right thing, then our flamingos will stay with us for a really long time. Let's get to our craft. Today, you don't need very many materials, so I hope that'll encourage all of you to try this craft. You are going to need some pink construction paper, cardstock, or regular paper. If you'd like, you can use some yellow paper that we're going to use for the beak of the flamingo, a glue stick, and a pen to write because it is actually a card. So your first step in making your flamingo card is you are going to fold your paper like a card. From there, I want you to trace your hand on the fold of the card. So that means when you put your hand down, you're putting your hand along the fold. So right along where you folded is where you're going to put your hand. And you are going to then cut out both layers of paper. So I'm going to do that right now. So again, you want to put your hand along the fold. If you need help with cutting, or if you are a little bit confused about what I mean by putting your hand along the fold, I would pause the video and grab an adult to help you with this. And again, because this is a video and it's not live, you can pause it at any time if I'm talking too fast or I cut more quickly than you. That is totally fine if you pause the video and go at your own speed, because we all work and learn and grow at our own speed. Like I am still cutting out my flamingo hand. All right, I'm almost done. Perfect. So now I have my hand cut out, and if you see, it has both sides. I cut out both sides, but I did not cut the fold because this is going to be your flamingo card. The next thing you're going to want to make is the head and neck of the flamingo. How I did this is I took my paper and I started drawing the number 2. And then from there, I just filled in the extra space as if I was making like a bubble letter. So that maybe would be helpful advice for you. But you can make your head however you'd like. So I have my flamingo head and my hand that I traced, which is going to be my flamingo body. And then going to take some glue, and I'm going to glue my flamingo head to its body. So I'm going to do that right now. I got my glue stick. And I'm just going to put a little glue at the end of the head because that's the only spot I need it. And I'm going to stick it to the body. So now I have a head of a flamingo and the body of a flamingo. Now this is where the yellow paper, if you want, comes in. I cut out a beak. There was no specific way that I cut this out. I just tried to make a cool looking beak, and we're going to glue that to the flamingo's head. So I'm going to glue that now. And I'm going to add a little eyeball and some eyelashes to my flamingo. So here is my flamingo with its beak and its body. And the last step of this flamingo card is giving the flamingo legs. So flamingo legs in real life are actually the pinkish color. So I'm just going to take some of my scrap leftover paper from my flamingo hand, and I'm just going to cut 2 small strips of pink, and those will be my legs. Some people might want to make their legs in the color that they made the beak, just to have something different or more colorful. That is completely fine. You can make your beak, your flamingo, your legs, whatever color you want, of course. But I'm just using the pink because I have it here, and I'm adding some glue to my legs, and I'm sticking them on the bottom of my flamingo. So now I have a full flamingo, his head, the beak, the legs, and the body. And you can go ahead and open up your card maybe when it dries and write any message that you want. You can give this card to anyone. I think it would make anyone's day. It's such a cute and awesome card, and you can tell them all the facts that you learned about flamingos. Thanks for joining me for another activity with Ashley. I'll see you next week.